principal of Medomak Valley High School, I sincerely welcome each and every one of you to our commencement ceremony for the class of 2023. Joining me here on stage for this celebration is Superintendent of Schools Steve Nolan and Medomak Valley High School Assistant Principals Tamara Philbrook and Matt Carlson, and our speaker for the evening, teacher Jennifer Hatch. For housekeeping details, restrooms are available in the science wing. If you go right in there, and this event is being live streamed, you can find the link on the RSU 40 website. A graduation video of today's live streamed ceremony will be viewable and available in a few weeks. A message will be sent on how to access that video when it is prepared. At this time, would the following students who have been officially sworn into military service please come forward? I will read all the names and then we can applaud. Brent Gardner, United States Army National Guard, come right up. Ethan Wood, United States Army National Guard. Dominic Trong, United States Army National Guard. Jaden Starr, United States Army. Come right up, guys. Christopher Grover, United States Air Force. Michael Mank, United States Navy. And the final student is Logan Rhodes, who is already in Parris Island as a member of the United States Marines. I invite you to please stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem, performed this evening by senior Lyra Stevens. Seniors, let's stand up, please. No, you leave your caps on.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. We couldn't be more proud of these young people and their service to our country. Would Trishelle Ames and Cynthia Shelmerdine please come to the podium to deliver this evening's greeting?
everyone. We would love to give a big welcome to our friends, family,
staff members,
honored guests,
regular guests, and of course,
the class of 2023. My name is Trishelle Ames.
And my name is Cynthia Shelmerdine.
And tonight, we are here as President and Vice President to start off the graduation ceremony for our class, the class of 2023.
This is honestly so weird for us to be standing here in front of the kids we've grown up with, remembering all the funny, the sad, and honestly quite embarrassing memories we have together.
Do you remember the first time most of us were all gathered here together at this school?
8th grade, right?
Yeah, the exploding urinal that led us to evacuate to the auditorium.
Oh boy. It's funny, that had been the first time that we as a class were introduced to MVHS, and now here we all are, together for most likely the last time.
While most of our time together as a class has been in this high school, we cannot forget where it all originally started, in that middle school right over there. That is where all these memories began.
Some of us have, we know that within these last 4 to 6 years, we all have very different memories of events that have taken course through our time together.
Some of us have great memories, and some of us may not have as great ones. But what we want you to take away from our years together are all the learning experiences you do have and that you grew because of them.
These 4 years have truly been an experience. Our class may have had a different high school career than expected, but we all do know how to come together and have a good time.
There are some memories that we know will be hard to forget, such as in sophomore year when we had a friend who at the time didn't know that South America is an actual thing.
Yep, that one is a real shocker to him. Or how about when we were in 8th grade and we were graciously serenaded by 2 of our friends during our school sports tournament to the song, I Want It That Way. I'm looking at you, Devin. By the Backstreet Boys. That one's gonna be hard to top.
That will be a hard one to top, unless we get Mr. Carlson to sing it.
Well, while we do enjoy looking back at those times, we would like to take a moment to speak on what our classmates will be doing in their future.
Out of the 118 students that will be walking across the stage, 51% of you will be going directly into the workforce. Those jobs consist of lobstering, electrical, cosmetology, culinary arts, and many more.
Out of the 118 students, 44% of you will be going directly to college. All of these students will be going to colleges or universities in Maine.
And out of the 118 students, 6% of you will be going into the military. The military branches that these students will be going into will be the Maine Army National Guard, the Army, the Marines, the Navy, and the Air Force.
We are incredibly proud of every single one of our classmates and cannot wait to see what the future holds for them.
Now, as President and Vice President of the senior class, we would like to finish our last speech together with a big thank you to all of you who made it possible for us, the class of 2023, to finally graduate.
We thank the teachers and the staff and their amazing courage to continue to come to school every day, never knowing what they'll be dealing with that day.
We thank our families, and we want you to know that we will all always appreciate the love and support you always gave us, even in our hard times. We thank our mentors for always being there to listen to our problems, to guide us through our hard times, and to let us have a shoulder to cry on whenever we needed it.
And lastly, our friends. You all will truly never know how much we appreciate you, but thank you for always being there throughout the hard times, our amazing accomplishments, and for always being there for us when we always needed it the most. We did it, guys. We graduated.
Or as my freshman math class would say, we big-brained our way through high school. Congratulations.
And thank you to everyone.
Thank you. Seniors, this evening we recognize 2 special groups. Would the parents and guardians of the class of 2023 please rise? The support of these individuals The support of these individuals have helped you to achieve the milestone we are celebrating tonight. Thank you, and you may be seated. We also recognize the Medomak Valley High School teaching staff who have challenged the class of 2023 to strive for their highest level of academic achievement and have supported your efforts for the past 4 years. Thank you. Monday evening, students, families, staff, and scholarship trustees gathered in the Ronald D. Dolph Auditorium for scholarship recognitions. At that time, $738,083 was handed out to approximately 45 students at Medomak Valley High School. Our community is very fortunate to have such a healthy scholarship portfolio that provides assistance to our students pursuing post-secondary education. It was an amazing night. Would Quinn Overlock please come to the stage? By virtue of attaining the second highest four-year grade point average for Medomak Valley High School class of 2023, we are pleased to award the Salutatorian Medal to Quinn Overlock. And with this sentiment from the state of Maine, be it known to all that we, the members of the Senate and House of Representatives, join in recognizing Quinn Overlock of Waldoboro, who has earned the distinction of being named Salutatorian of the 2023 graduating class of Medomak Valley High School, and who also has received the Daughters of the American Revolution 2023 Good Citizen Award. We extend our congratulations and best wishes, and be it ordered that this official expression of sentiment be sent forthwith on behalf of the 131st Legislature and the people of the state of Maine. Congratulations, Quinn. Oh, nope, I was wrong. That's the first mistake I've made in a long, long time.
Well, good evening, everyone. I want to start this off with what I feel is most important. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. To all of the little ones in my life who gave me a reason to always hold myself to a high standard, to be the best role model possible. And to the bigs who offered me nonstop support. I would not be here without you. I would like to say a special thank you to my parents. You guys truly do not know how much your continuous, unfaltering support means to me. Many people in this audience have made impressions on each of us that will last a lifetime. Even if it was just a piece of chocolate when we were having a bad day, a piece of advice, or a bad dad joke on a Friday afternoon. Sitting here, we have a lot to be thankful for. The people around us, and Medomak itself, even if we couldn't always drink the water or use the bathroom. And the fact that we made it here today. On that note, I have a message for you all. People say that you'll grow up someday, but what does that truly mean? The digits on your birthday card increase, you blow out one more candle each year, make it through one more year of school, 1 year wiser, 1 year more mature. But is that what it truly means to grow up? You've spent your whole life longing for the day you grow up and take life by its horns, until you actually get there. As a senior in high school, it is far too often I find myself wishing I was just a kindergartner learning to write my name, a fourth grader stressing about math facts, or a middle schooler fearing high school. but now I'm a senior preparing for college. You've filled out applications, you've called schools, you've written countless emails, you've applied for jobs, and you've stressed. But it is so much more than that. In a short amount of time, many of you will leave home for the longest span of time ever. You'll have to say goodbye to your childhood best friends who have been with you for your whole life. You will move away. You will be taking life head on. In a time when everything seems to be hitting you at once, you realize you never really wanted to be in this moment for all these years because you were always right where you belonged. At this moment, you are right where you belong as well. You are looking at a new future. While it may be hard to leave the past behind as you drive away, you are blessed to be given so many great opportunities. You will make new friends, try new things, have fun, and realize how much what you have right now truly means to you. So take a look around you, enjoy where you are, and appreciate everything you have, no matter how simple. Soon, you'll be in a new place, looking back, wishing you could just be stressing about a calculus test, spending time with your best friends, seeing your hometown, or simply hugging a loved one. Don't be scared, you are right where you belong now. And when you're in college, taking a gap year, in the workforce, or in the military, you'll be right where you belong too. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023. We made it.
Thank you, Quinn. Would Kylie Stone please come to the stage? By virtue of attaining the highest four-year grade point average for the Medomak Valley High School class of 2023, we are pleased to award the Valedictorian Medal to Kylie Stone. And Kylie is presented with this sentiment. Be it known to all that we, the members of the Senate and House of Representatives, join in recognizing Kylie Stone of Warren, who has earned the distinction of being named Valedictorian of the 2023 graduating class of Medomak Valley High School, and who is also a recipient of the 2023 Principals Award for Outstanding Achievement and Citizenship, sponsored by the Maine Principals Association. We extend our congratulations and best wishes, and be it ordered that this official expression of sentiment be sent forthwith on behalf of the 131st Legislature and the people of the state of Maine.
Good evening to families, friends, faculty, and last but certainly not least, the graduating class of 2023. Tonight marks the end of one phase and the beginning of another. The past 4 years, rather, the past 13 years, have all led us to this moment right here, right now. 13 years ago, all the way back in kindergarten, I recall seeing 2023 on my ID card and wondering what that could possibly mean, and being told that it was my graduation year. I was blown away by how distant 2023 was. I want to go back and tell myself that 2023 is actually far too near. The journey that has led us here today could not have been completed without help from countless individuals. I want to thank all of the parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, coaches, and friends that have had a hand in helping us to cross this stage tonight. Without all of the time spent, effort put in, and lessons taught, this graduation would not be possible. We are truly grateful for everything they have sacrificed for our success. The mention of the word success leads me to the main point I want to make tonight. Success is not one thing. A common perception is that to be successful, you need to, 1, have a college degree, and 2, make a lot of money with said college degree. While it is never a bad thing to have a little spare change in the bank account, The amount of money you possess or the degree you hold does not determine how successful you are. I believe success is measuring the amount of joy you feel when you wake up each morning and how content you feel when you go to sleep each night. If you are happy with the life you have created, then you are successful. And if you are not happy, it is never too late to make a positive change. People say life is short, and I tend to agree. Therefore, it is important to enjoy the life you lead while you can. Switch careers or majors if that is what makes you happy. Form new, healthy friendships and ditch toxic ones. Try out a new activity that you've always wanted to, but were too nervous. You will feel happier and more successful after making positive changes. Guaranteed. Tonight marks the point at which the class of 2023's paths will diverge. It is a rather sad thought that we'll never all be in school together again. My best friend and I discussed some weeks ago that we will never be in a class together again. That thought of us as a class separating and growing up into new versions of ourselves is slightly depressing, but extremely exciting. Whether you are attending college, joining the military, or entering the workforce in the upcoming months, I wish you the best of luck with all of your future endeavors. I wish you happiness and success throughout your lives. Please post on social media so I can be updated on how life is treating you after high school. Once again, a huge congratulations to the class of 2023. I look forward to seeing all that we will accomplish. I am so proud of us all for making it here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie. I am extraordinarily pleased to introduce to you tonight's speaker selected by the senior class. This educator is a 10-year veteran at our school. Her dedication, expertise, and high expectations, tempered with gracious and tenacious support, positively impacts student success on a daily basis. We are so fortunate to have her with us at our small rural Midcoast Maine school. She has traveled the Eastern Seaboard to attend science-based professional development to increase the competitive participation of our students in the Maine State Science Fair, consistently teaches engaging lessons in her science classes, serves as a math team coach, a class advisor, a girls basketball coach, is a leader of PAWS, and mentors other teachers. She is among the most humble, kind, authentic, and caring people I know. She encourages students from a quiet strength with respect and thoughtfulness. A wife and a mother of 2 young girls, she knows what it means to work hard, make choices, and balance responsibilities. With great Medomak pride, I present to you the senior class of 2023 choice of speaker, Jennifer Hatch.
The years 2004 and 2005 were when the majority of this class of 2023 were born. As you prepare to walk across this stage, your families are wondering, where has the time gone? In that very same year, you were refusing to sleep, sharing your first smiles, laughs, learning how to crawl and walk maybe, and still wetting your diapers. Young Jen Baum was entering Medomak Valley High School for the first time. In 2004, I was navigating this brand new to me school with teachers and peers that I did not know. The next year, as you were toddling around, making your parents so proud and most likely terrified, I was sitting in room 22 in Miss Ramsey's honors biology class. I remember having to do a presentation as a group, standing in front of the room. My cheeks were flaming red, I was shaking, sweating hands, and most likely nobody outside of the front row could hear anything that I had to say with my timid voice. This was the year I decided I wanted to become a science teacher. I have no regrets in this decision, but I don't know how it got here. The next year, your parents were telling everyone who would listen that you finally learned how to use the potty. You even learned how to dress yourself. I can imagine that they no longer share the same excitement with everyone that they meet. Now they might get after you for not picking up after yourself, or maybe complain about how much you sleep in. My, how our expectations change. The same year that you were potty training, I was sitting in room 19 with Mr. Robbins while Mount Medomak was being built in this very spot. The student parking lot was being built that year as a new middle school was unveiled. Never in a million years would I have pictured myself standing up here delivering a speech to hundreds of people. I speak up here after just completing my 11th year of teaching. Now, as you sit in these seats, graduates, I think of my own two daughters, 2 and 5, who will be here in a blink of an eye. Many of you have listened to my Addie and Ellie stories, and now are going to become part of the next 12 to 15-year journey as you see time from the other side. I know each of you are anxiously waiting for the ceremony to be over so that you can begin your next journey. What I would like to warn you about, however, is that so often we're looking at the next chapter of our lives that we forget to enjoy the current one that we're in. There will be a day that you will reminisce about your past. That doesn't mean you will all miss high school, because most of you will not. But you might miss the friendships that you had and the days that you didn't have big responsibilities. As Andy Bernard from The Office once said, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Be intentional about your relationships with those around you and cherish the time that you have and the experiences that you share. Class of 2023, it is no secret that you guys have become known as that class. First, you were the freshmen we were warned about. Then you were that freaking sophomore class that drove us up the wall. Then the junior class that pushed everyone's buttons. And now that senior class. You never had a chance to fully get acquainted with pre-COVID high school. What you did do, though, was become really creative and adaptive through the pandemic. I first taught many of you sophomore year when we started the year in hybrid classes. Some of you were fully remote for the whole year, and I didn't even meet you in person until the next year, if at all. The rest of you were split between here and home for that first semester. When I say creative and resilient, here are a few examples of what I mean. Poor Hayden Staples was one of a few students that never had a functioning Chromebook. Somehow, his camera and speaker never seemed to work when he was called on. He was usually able to attend, he was reliable in that sense, but was never quite able to participate and answer questions. I'm sure that would have messed up the video games, schoolwork that he was doing in the background. Cindy Shelmerdine, one morning came late to class. We were all virtual that day, and she came to class in a panic. She was worried she was gonna be marked late, and I was like, well, we're remote, so you're good. And she said, oh my gosh, Mrs. Hash, I have the craziest story. My duck just gave live birth to a chicken. We had a really interesting conversation and lesson after that. Shotzi presented virtually at the Maine State Science Fair in 2021 to a group of judges that she deemed scary. She was a problem solver and decided just to cover his face the entire interview and continue her presentation. You can imagine all of our surprise when she earned first place in her category. The group of sophomores also had a few interesting arguments. I vividly recall, and Trishelle mentioned this already, a CP biology class towards the end of the year just before my maternity leave. We were talking about the Galapagos Islands off the coast of South America. The class proceeded to unravel as several students argued that South America was not indeed a continent. It was just the southern part of the United States of America. So, as you prepare to leave your nest, little hatchlings, sorry, I had to, here are some words of advice I have from you. The great philosopher Michael Scott said it perfectly. I knew exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do. You will have days that you will easily see your path, but you will also have days where you will have no idea what you're doing. Surround yourselves with people who have aspirations and goals that inspire you to want to grow and learn. Find people who build you up, not hold you back. Accept that you probably will fail, but never accept failure as the final result. Second, always remain true to yourself and keep yourself grounded. It is okay to stray from the path once in a while, but don't wander without a compass and a way back home. Be humble but confident. There will be people who may not like your decisions, but as long as those decisions ultimately help you grow and achieve your dreams, then you need to accept that the haters are going to hate and the fakers are going to fake. So sometimes you're just going to have to shake it off. And third, the only constant in life is change. That is, of course, except for Mr. Robbins' hair. And Mr. Forrest's love for Star Wars. And Mr. Lash teaching here. But strangely enough, even that's about to change. Change is sometimes seen as a bad and scary thing, but I encourage you to embrace it. Change is an essential part of life. If nothing had changed, your parents would have been content to just teach you the ABCs and let you settle there. Without change and taking risks, I certainly would not be up here talking and delivering this speech. But most terrifying would be that Usher, Outkast, Britney Spears, and Avril Lavigne would still be rocking the radio as you listen to your CD player like I was in 2004. Macklemore once sang, "Maybe I've been missing what it's about, been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now." Time will have a way of slipping through your fingers. Just like it feels in some ways like the last 4 years have simultaneously gone by quickly and taken forever, the next 4 years will go by even faster. In 2008, I was sitting at my own high school graduation here just as your families were preparing to send you off to kindergarten. Now, each of you are sitting here at your graduation just as I prepare to send my oldest daughter off to kindergarten. Before you know it, in another 3 cycles of 4 years, you're going to look back and wonder where the time has gone. You will be 30, and both of my girls will be starting and ending high school. Congratulations, class of 2023. I know each of you have a lot of emotions that you are feeling right now. Embrace it, and remember that every decision that you make can have an impact on your future. Soon, you will go off into so many directions. Stay connected, but don't live in your past. Continue to spread your roots, but don't forget to return back home and bring your lessons with you. Remember that being a good person costs no money. So be a friendly neighbor, be a respectful roommate, but most importantly, be a good person, and never forget to appreciate the simple moments in your current chapter. You will need the lows in order to cherish the highs life provides you, but a lot of it will be about the perspective that you hold. I encourage you to see the good. I will conclude this speech with a short quote from Walt Disney, who literally built an empire based around making people happy. First, think. Second, dream. Third, believe. And finally, dare. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Hatch. Superintendent Nolan, would you please join me at the podium?
Thank you. Seniors, I'm proud of you, happy for you, and I wish you the very best. Remember that if you work hard, stay focused, you can accomplish anything. Mrs. Pease, has each of the students before us completed the requirements for graduation as delineated in the RSU 40 policies and the laws of the state of Maine?
Yes, Mr. Nolan. The students before you have met all the graduation requirements to receive a Medomak Valley High School diploma.
This is good to know. Then by the authority vested in me by the RSU 40 Board of Directors and the Department of Education as Superintendent of Schools, I ask you to confer upon these graduates their diplomas representing the completion of their formal school education. Congratulations, seniors.
Thank you. The moment you've been waiting for. Owen Lockwood Davis. Caden Hunter Wright. Chelsea Jean Sykes. Elizabeth Marie Steele. Madison Tyler Bennett. Tiger Wayne Day. Shiatsi Gabrielle Alameda Solis. Lily Catherine Rogers. Franklin David Dodge. Zachary Aaron Winchenbach. Gage Evan McIntyre. Oscar Logan Schneider. Jonathan Christian Danforth Brand. Connor Wilson Light. Tucker Ryan Holgerson. Aaliyah Ann Hope Thompson. Augustina Marie Mendez Garcia. Jamal Gabriel Ian. Kevin Scott Sincere. Josiah Sherwood Hayes III. Krista Lee Paul. Madison Paige Barber. Gavin Morris Clark. Tyler Forrest Prock. Madeline Alice Simmons. Anna Jane Underhill. Katrina Joe McIntosh. Justin Charles Russell Bowen Jr. Emily Marie Prock. Christopher Allen Grover. Blake Martin Morrison. Cassidy Parmley. Rebecca Ann Philbrick. Viola Mae Johnson. Cameron Michael Davis. Noah Lake Hendry. Dylan Lee Saunders. Brady Stephen Bennett. Ella Maeve Donahue. Megan Siobhan Lee. Jade Sylvia Gustafson. Emma Rose Stutz. Emily Elizabeth Butler. Samuel Joseph Schweitzer. Mandy K. Carl. Aislinn Reese Peavy. Emmeline Marie Campbell. Caden Elliott Davis. Brent Pearlie Gardner. Caden Robert Johnson. Cameron John Doan. Ivan Russell Murphy. Ethan Philip Wood. Jaden Connor Starr. Devin Ray Seacott. You need your moment. Skyla Ray Ward. Kaylee Hope Daniel. Isaac Shane Simmons. Hayden Michael Sutherland Staples. Caitlin Louise Berry. Gabriella Marion Sawyer. Tyler Michael Metcalf. Nicholas Christopher Michael Lamar. Noah Braden Lawrence. Xavier Barrett Woodbury. Wyatt Gilbert Simmons. Evan Keith Burgess. Trishelle Marie Ames. Cynthia Elizabeth Shelmerdine. Katharina Isabel Robinson. Kiera Paige Federoli. Kylie Jane Stone. Quinn Lene Overlock. Oscar Malcolm Eastwood Oaks. Logan Thomas Cook. Brianna Allison Morris. Madison May Greenrose. Matthew Allen Holbrook. William White Cheeseman. Rowan Foster Ware. Gatlin Lyle Bednick. Noah Joseph Matson. Declan Harrison Lally. Addison Lily Lunt McCormick. Olivia Jane Pelkey. Tony Farquhar. Sage Ray Cunningham. Jasmine Ariana Robinson Fowler. Gabriel James White. Dylan Richard Dorr. Lawrence Stearns Friend III. Quentin Marquez Edward Lopes. Lyra Amelius Stevens. Colby Preston Ridgely. Logan Michael Look. Rachel Jean Redinger. Alyssa Mae Thompson. Allie Lynn Smith. Caleb William Strout. Danica Renee Harlan. Michael Ira Mank. Damon Lee Trong. Dominic Lee Trong. Jason Andrew Staples. Sean Allen Trott. Drew Walden Swindler. Blaine Andrew Chandler. Adrian Douglas Williams. Logan Joshua Paul. And isn't that just the best job in the world to deliver those diplomas to the seniors of the class of 2023? Okay, here's some special directions, seniors. As a sign of your graduation, you may now move your tassels from right to the left. And ladies and gentlemen, here on this campus of Medomak Valley High School, I present to you the 2023 graduates of Medomak Valley High School. Audience members, you are asked to remain seated in your places and leave the center aisle clear. As the teachers and students march out, you can meet them at the far end of the parking lot after the recessional. Thank you. It has been a privilege to be a part of this ceremony tonight.